Well, from an artist's perspective, what I take into consideration, it's like how it looks like on the skin, like how smooth it looks. Obviously I have breakouts and things like that. For example, like this concealer is like crazy good, and this is like $8, when the ones that I really love, like I'm die for type of thing, is $30. And I'm here like...
And what you're saying, it comes close or it is?
It's basically like right next to it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Smashbrush. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I've actually been wanting to do for a very long time now. And it is me doing my entire face using just drugstore makeup. And this is gonna be like an accumulation of makeup that I have used before and a lot of things that I have not used ever before. So I'm totally curious to see how this is gonna come out. If this is a video that you're interested in, then just keep watching, and without further ado, let's get to it. This is like very up close and personal. As you can see, when people tell me like, oh, I love your skin, girl, like I have flaws. Oh, and don't mind my nails. I didn't have a chance to do them today, so don't mind. Anyways, let's start from the top. I like to kind of do my brows, eyes, then foundation and concealer and everything else. So let's start off with the brows. I'm actually using, I have never used this before. This is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. It has like a nice slant to it. We're gonna see how this looks like. This is in the color Ash Brown. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised to like see how, I don't know if the word creamy is it, but it glides on really nicely and I don't have to do too much effort. So far, I do like this brow pencil. Again, like I have not used a brow pencil in so long. I don't know, it's like funny to me, but I definitely think it was pretty easy to use. Up next, I'm gonna go ahead and basically clean up my brows and use a little bit of concealer to start off my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This one right over here. I do remember using it once, but I don't know what happened that I never got to use it again. I do remember loving this, so I just want to remember why I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this bad baby. Okay, there you go. I see some coming out. So I'm gonna start off with like a little bit, not apply too much. Oh yeah, this already feels like super creamy and soft. Okay, and up next, I'm going to be using this palette that I bought from Makeup Revolution. I think this is just called the Reloaded, but I love the colors on it because I feel like it speaks more like fall tones. So I'm gonna start off by using this color right here. It's like a mustard kind of color, and I'm using just my regular blending brush. There's definitely a lot of like fallout that comes out when you put it on, but we shall see. And next we are going to be using this more like orangey color that's right there. And I'm basically gonna kind of go right over it just a little bit lower than this. That way the like that mustardy yellow can still show off a little bit. Perfect. So now we are going to move into the more like green tones, which is a colors that I'm like really excited to use. So I'm grabbing it's still a blending brush, it's just a lot smaller, like it's a little bit skinnier. So I'm gonna be using this one. I'm gonna grab this greenish color right here. So I'm gonna be applying it like directly in my crease area now. I'm going to be using now this more like evergreen deep color. I'm gonna be using that same exact brush, and I'm just gonna focus mainly like on my outer corner right there. Dude, how is this blending so beautifully? I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Okay, well, I wish I would have had more of a highlight, but it's still not that bad. It's not an ugly color, it just wasn't what I was going for. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this color right here. It's almost like a coppery, it's like a golden brownish kind of color. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm actually gonna be using my finger and I'm just gonna layer it right over my lid. And I'm going to be grabbing this flat brush just to accentuate like over here, like the edges a little bit better. And grabbing like the darkest shade, which is this one right over here, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like blend this out a little bit more too. Yeah, there you go. And then grabbing that whitish color or like that white pink color, I'm gonna try to put it right here. Yeah, it's alright. I'm not too crazy about it. So this palette cost me $7 and it is doing a whole lot better than a palette that I paid $39.99 for. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyeliner. I really do like how it looks like a very pretty fall smoky kind of eye. So for eyeliner, I'm gonna be using two different eyeliners. First, I'm going to be using the gel liner by Morphe. And the reason why I'm using two is because my inner eyes, like they tend to be super sensitive and they start like watering down really easily. So I find that when I put gel liner, like at least in this front area, it won't mess up my eyeshadow. Perfect. So you see, I'm really just focusing on that inner eye area. I'm going to be using this NYX matte liquid liner. Now I have used this one in the past before. I like the matte look of it and that it doesn't dry out too shiny. So I'm basically just going to complete it and I'm going to create a wing liner along with this. I totally love the way this look came out, so I'm excited to see how everything looks like together. I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish off this eye because now I wanna go on and move on with the face. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection Brassiere. So yeah, so I'm gonna be back, finish this eye, put on some lashes, and we're gonna go ahead and finish off our face, our under eyes, and all that good stuff. And eyes are officially done. Well, at least the top part. I still have to work on the bottom. So we're gonna go on to complexion. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I have never used this. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. The smell of this smells like, I don't know, it smells like plasticky. I don't know, it's not the prettiest smell. Yeah, it has like that more silky feel, which is more like a blurring kind of primer. So up next, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I think I got a color that was way too dark. I usually like to go a little bit darker, but I feel like this is like pretty dark, like a lot darker than I expected. I'm using my Real Technique sponge. Let's go ahead and apply this. Okay, yeah, so I totally love the coverage of this foundation. Again, it is a little bit darker than me, but it's not like too crazy dark. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the concealer part for my under eyes, which is one of the most exciting things to me because I hate how like purple my under eyes look like. I think I just found my new concealer. Like, what? This was like a hardcore coverage. Oh my gosh. Guys, I use Shape Tape concealer. I use NARS creamy concealer. And I don't know if it beats it, but it is definitely like side by side with it. Like, that's how good this freaking concealer is. Hands down one of the best concealers of like all time right now. I bought the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So I'm going to be using this to bake. Whoa, this feels like it's drying. It's like taking out all the hydration on my face. So I'm gonna just quickly go ahead and dust this off. I went ahead and bought this NYX, it's called the Wonderful Pencil. It's just, I think it was supposed to be, it says concealer, brightener, reverse lip liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this for my waterline. Let's go ahead and smoke out my under eyes. I'm gonna start off with this orangey-ish kind of color. And then I'm gonna grab this color right here. And I'm just gonna be basically doing it more towards the edge. So like kind of like halfway towards the edge. And then I'm just gonna add some of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. Yay! And the eyes are completely done. Let's move on to finish off the rest of our complexion. So for the first time as well, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild MegaGlow Contouring Palette, and I'm using the color Dulce de Leche. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that color and just highlight my under eyes. I'm gonna do a little bit on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. And now using the other end, I'm gonna be using that bronzer, and I am just using like this buffing contour brush, and I'm just gonna contour my face up because girl, I am looking super round. Okay, and just because I like to add a little bit more of a bronzy look, and honestly, I really just love this product in general, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is probably like the most expensive thing out of everything that I've used here today. I'm telling you, once you smell it, like you'll see, like it's worth every penny type of thing. So moving on to highlight, I'm using, this is another one I have never used. This is the Wet n Wild MegaGlow Highlighting Powder. So it's this one right here. And this is in the color Blossom Glow. And I am just gonna apply it right there. Whoa, look at that. Am I blinding you right now? Because I am blinding myself right now. What? Yeah, look how blinding this is.
How what?
How blinding?
Blinding?
Yeah, am I blinding you right now? Seriously though, doesn't it look nice?
Yeah, that's good. This is drugstore?
This is drugstore makeup.
Like everything, not even a little?
No, like nothing, no cheating, no anything. With that, we are moving to blush. I am using the brand Flower, and I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some life, some color right now. This is very strong too. I think I kind of like overdid it with the highlight. Like I just kept going and going, but I couldn't stop. Like, and I think I did it too much here too. I'm gonna kind of like calm it down a little bit. Okay, so to finish up this look, I just have to finish up my lips. For lip liner, I'm gonna be using this Morphe lip liner called Makeup Talk. I actually really like their lip liners. I have used them a couple times, and I love how like creamy they are. If I'm right, they're like $3 each, which is amazing for lip liners. I'm gonna add this liquid lipstick. It is the Infallible ProMatte liquid lipstick, and this is in the color 844 Sweet Tooth. It says tres leches on it, scented. Smells like chocolate. It does smell like chocolate. The smell of this is making me want to eat it. This lip color is everything too. I think I found like certain things that are like my must-have favorites because I am dying like for a lot of these products, and I'm really surprised, but like in a good way. To finish off my lip, I'm gonna go ahead and add this Morphe gloss in the color Flower Crown. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this entire look by just spraying myself down with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This really just helps bring everything together, and it makes my foundation look just so much more smoother. Yes, I'm loving this entire look. So pretty. I'm just so surprised how everything came out. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. Oh no guys, all I'm saying is like know where to use your money, and if you're on a tight budget but you still want to look cute, there are definitely ways to doing it. Just do your research because it's possible. Obviously, if you love brands, I'm not saying don't ever shop anything high-end or anything like that, but you can definitely achieve certain looks without having to break your pocket. So overall, I am super happy the way this look came out. My husband told me, he was all like, you can't even tell the difference between this and like what I've used before. They have definitely stepped up their game within the past couple of years. I don't know, I don't remember makeup being like drugstore makeup being this good like back when I was in high school, because I used to use it all the time. Things just weren't that well, but that's what I was able to afford, so I tried it. This basically concludes my video. Please let me know if there's anything that I missed out as far as like amazing like best drugstore makeup things, because I am always looking out for different things to try out, whether it's drugstore drugstore or high-end. Makeup is makeup to me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. I do post YouTube videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram. It is at Smashbrush _ at the very end. That is basically it. I hope you guys got to learn something. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.